Hey guys, I wanted to show you how easy it is to set up a dialectical journal. This should literally take only a couple minutes. I'm going to share my screen with you, and I'm going to go through several tabs that let you see um, just how to do it exactly. Okay, so first I need to get rid of all the stuff that I did. The very first thing you'll do is you will open a Google Doc. So it'll look like this. You'll click the waffle thing. You'll click on Docs. You will open a new one. And the first thing you do is title it so that you can find it in the future. We're going to title it Holes Dialectical Journal. And really, this just means that you're interacting with the story as you read it. After that, you're going to click out of your title, make sure that you're in your page. You're going to press Insert. You're going to hover over Table. Then you're going to hover over 3 boxes across, and it'll only let you go to 20. You will need 50 entries for this journal. Then once you've done 3 across and 20 down as far as you can go, you'll be left with a chart that looks like this. Now, this one, if you follow the format that's in Springboard, which, by the way, is on page 221, you want to make it look exactly like this. So we're going to title it Passage from the Text. And then we're going to go back and reference this. We're going to put page number, but also put chapter too. So you're going to do chapter number, and then you will write in the page number. And you don't have to write chapter 1, page 1. You could make it look just like this. I understand what that means. Okay? As long as you keep that format, don't mess it up. Okay, next thing, personal response / commentary. So we're going to go back into our dialectical journal. We're going to write personal response / commentary. And let me show you how easy this is to do. Under step 4, if you're having trouble to think about what to write, they give you sentence stems. It could be as simple as saying, I really like this part because it reminds me of, or I predict that Stanley is going to blah, 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 or I think the character should make this choice, or it reminds me of when I watched the movie and this happened. And if you have watched the movie, I really want you to find moments where the book and the movie are too different. For instance, Stanley's character. The very moment you see him, you know it's different from the book, and you will need to know that for the exam, because I'm basing our analysis on the book, on the author, and of course things are adapted to appeal to an audience when it's all visual. But the book is very clear about Stanley's character, so that would be one thing you could do. Make sure that you don't have 3 even columns. We want to make it as close to the example as possible. So the last thing we're going to do is make that middle one a tiny one. Now, last trick. If you pull up the online version, this is the one that I sent out over Skyward that I posted in Google Classroom, and you can literally Google Holes online, and you'll find the whole book. It is super easy to copy and paste the passage from the text. So what I would want you to do, or what I would do, you can make your life more difficult if you want, but what I make it more simple is if you find a piece of text that you attach to, you can highlight over it, right-click it, or if you're on a Chromebook, you'll use 2 fingers, press copy, and then go to your entry and paste it. And this is exactly from the text. So you haven't made a mistake. This is directly from the book. It cuts out one more area that you could make a mistake. And because it is a passage from the text, we do put quotation marks around it. I got that question as well. Absolutely. And that's also why we're saying that's why we're also saying what chapter we got it from and what page number we got it from, because you're saying that this is not your own. If you don't put quotation marks around it, if you don't put chapter number and page number, you're saying that you came up with that line. So please, please, please be very careful not to plagiarize. And that's it, kiddos. I just wanted to make sure you had a chance to see how it was set up so that you could not stress out so much. You got this. If you do have any more questions, please don't hesitate to let me know. You can send me an email or a text message. Those are the fastest ways to get in contact with me. And if it's on email, then for sure it'll go through. It seems like there are some text messages that I don't get because of the GISD Wi-Fi, but that's a whole other issue. Alrighty, happy journaling.